it is crazy to especially be a famous person with all the, I bet the stalkers and stuff you've got, and to not have a gun. I mean, listen, I got a gun right here with me right now. And it's not because I'm living in fear, I'm living in strength. I mean, I got to tell you, you were falsely in prison. And I know it's a way to, man up and say, well, I did wrong. I'm not going to say it's, that I was put in prison. But, and I don't want to end the interview on that. But, I mean, shouldn't you work to get rid of New York gun laws so everybody can defend themselves?
I mean, yeah, that would be a beautiful thing, man. It would definitely be a beautiful thing to do that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I think it's pure bull. I mean, I understand, it's like good sportsmanship. Okay, I went to jail. I'm not going to say I was innocent. But, I mean, well, okay, I'll use this one on you. There have been a lot of laws in this country that were unconstitutional, haven't there been?
Yeah, they have. You're right about that.
I can think of a couple right now. I bet you can think of some.
You're definitely right about that. You know what I mean? But, I just wanted to let people know, it wasn't like, oh, they came after me because he's talking this stuff in his songs. That's not what happened. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you, but if you were playing along, then it might have gotten dropped. And I know that stuff goes on.
Yeah, you never know with that. You know what I mean? That it was definitely, I'll tell you this much. During my trial, the arresting detectives came on the stand and they actually lied, like cold lied in my trial.
See?
You know what I mean? It was like a big lie to make sure that I got locked up because it was an illegal search. It was an illegal search of my car. So they got on the stand in the trial and they said, oh, we saw the gun in his hand when we walked up on the car, and that wasn't true.
Okay.
They had to say that. You know,
bearing false witness in court? I mean, that's as bad. Look, the government's been caught everywhere. In closing, I'm sure you've heard about the government now admitting they're bringing the opium in. Can you believe that? They just admit it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, listen, Prodigy, this has been absolutely incredible, and I really respect the work you're doing, and I'm glad you're getting a good message out to people. And I tell you, I know you love New York, but you ought to move somewhere where there's the Second Amendment, because you have a right to defend yourself. And I look forward to having you back up in a month or so and play some clips of your audiobook.
Definitely, man. I look forward to coming back too, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you having me up here. You know what I mean? I want everybody to follow me on Twitter at Prodigy Mobb Deep.
Absolutely. Give it out one more time.
At Prodigy Mobb Deep. Follow me on Twitter. And
then, of course, there's the main website to get the new book. Fire that out at us, Prodigy.
Yeah, the main website is themostinfamous.com.
And, folks, follow me at The Real Alex Jones at Twitter and Infowars.com. Prodigy, let me say bye to you during the break. We got Mike Adams coming up. Stay with us. We'll also look at the stock market.
Question: can functional magnetic resonance imaging be used to read our minds? Author Jose Collazo answers yes in his 2 new books, America's New Slavery. For more than 13 years, author Jose Collazo has been trying to prove that the U.S. government has the capacity to read a person's thoughts with a revolutionary technology known as fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging, and there is proof that it exists. America's New Slavery explores this technology and its many possible applications in national security. Who has access to it? How is it being used? Does America's salvation rest in this technology? These and many other questions are answered in America's New Slavery, the new books by Jose Collazo, available on BN.com, Amazon.com, and Borders.com. America's New Slavery. All Americans should be concerned.
Optics Planet is calling all hunters, shooters, and outdoorsmen. It's time to gear up. As the best online retailer of rifle scopes, red dot sights, lasers, and other firearm accessories, Optics Planet has a special deal to offer GCN listeners. You may already know OpticsPlanet.com has the best selection of weapon lights, holsters, night vision, binoculars, and tactical gear on the planet. With incredibly low prices, free shipping on most orders, and USA-based phone support, Optics Planet is the online retailer of choice for discerning gun owners and outdoor enthusiasts. Featuring Loophole, Blackhawk, EOTech, Crimson Trace, Night Force, Trigicon, Surefire, over 700 top brands. For a limited time, head to opticsplanet.com/GCN to get a free Streamlight Keymate, the world's most powerful keychain light with purchase. That's opticsplanet.com/GCN or call 800-332-OPTICS right now to speak with an Optics Planet product specialist. 800-332-6784.
Smokers, Are you still smoking traditional cigarettes? Are you still smelling up your clothes and car interior, staining your teeth, and getting ashes everywhere? Why? When you could be smoking or vaping with e-cigarettes by LeSig. With LeSig e-cigarettes' revolutionary microelectronic technology, rechargeable battery, and unique replacement cartridges, you'll get all the satisfaction of smoking, but no smoking hazards. Choose from a wide variety of our new American-made Vapriate e-liquid flavors at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com, or call 870-518-4307. That's 870-518-4307. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker. Warning, this product contains nicotine, an addictive substance known to the state of California to cause birth defects or cancer. Please be aware of the risks associated with this product prior to use. This product not designed for use by pregnant women. You must be 18 years or older to purchase this product.
No one knows what it's like.
By the way, my radio show is so unscripted. I always say I'm going to come back with something and then forget. And I was talking to Prodigy, and we were going to really challenge Jay-Z and others that, hey, you can't sell out to the New World Order. You sell out for a while, they're going to destroy you in the end. You don't sell out to pure evil. You can't. It will destroy you. And he agreed with that. We were going to put that challenge out, and of course I did, and I forgot. I had so many other questions, but we're going to get him back up in the near future and reaches millions and tens of millions of people. It's very important, and it was very exciting to learn that over the years he's been a big, quote, fan of the broadcast. I know a lot of my crew absolutely love his music. I'm familiar with it. Never have time to really listen to a lot of music, but I know about the message, and very talented. Good to have him with us. All right, getting into some really hardcore issues, then I'm going to get into the economy. Katherine Albrecht's coming up, herself battling breast cancer. The stock market is just plunging right now still. But taking you to Mike Adams of Natural News will be in a special report with us tonight. That's going to air at 7 p.m. at prisonplanet.tv in the special report section. And it'll also be on the front page there, popping up at 7 p.m. Is how you'll be able to see that just at prisonplanet.tv. And we'll have more breaking news then. They raided this place, and they took mangoes, raw milk cheese that you can buy at Whole Foods down the street here. I know I buy it. Tastes totally different. It's so good. Guns drawn, destroyed their stuff right there, $120,000 bail, raided a dairy, also not just the store. And this is all operating in plain view. It's just like they're arresting Amish now and people selling eggs. I mean, they are coming after everybody. Hey, can't have a garden in your yard. Hey, can't speak at city council. Hey, the police fired the mayor. They're God. And then it's in the news that the government, not just in Fast and Furious, is bringing the drugs in as well. That's in El Paso Times today. Going to Mike Adams here for this segment and the next. Mike, you've got breaking news for us. This story just gets crazier by the minute.
Yeah, we have two pieces of breaking news, and you're getting it first, Alex. This is not just 7 minutes off the front lines. First piece is, you know how you're always talking about the environmental police and how they're going to start cracking down on people.
The green police.
That's it. It's happening in L.A. County right now. News is that the DA of L.A. County there has refused to prosecute this case, so it's being turned over to a special environmental crimes prosecutor who specializes in raw milk crimes. I mean, can you believe this? It's actually environmental cops and prosecutors are now coming to the surface, and that's what they're going to be prosecuted under because regular DAs refuse to take this. They know it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they create separate, just like they created eugenics courts to order sterilization, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s in this country. Now they've created the green police. And I remember the mayor of San Francisco saying, you've seen those Audi commercials with us arresting you for light bulbs? We're going to do it.
That's it. So this person, James Stewart, is going to be charged with 13 counts. We don't know what the counts are yet, but we know they involve several felony charges. And again, the conspiracy charge that you already covered yesterday. Now, in addition to that, we also have news that there is a disinfo agent now spreading misinformation across the internet. And we suspect, but we can't yet prove, that person has been turned by the feds and is spreading false rumors.
Of course, they go in, they tell an employee, if you say this, you won't go to jail. And in we've got the alternative media. I would not even cover the disinfo. But obviously, there's going to be insane lies put out. Just like we were lied about when we said that the flu shot was hurting people. It was confirmed later to be killing them. We were attacked and lied about. It's how they operate.
Another big piece of news that came from the front lines during the protests yesterday, that doesn't even count the protests that took place this morning.
People spontaneously confronted them.
They did. They showed up. Mariel Hemingway was there. There's an actor, Vincent Gallo, apparently very popular actor, was one of the customers of that, or a member of that buying club. He was there. People began speaking out. And it was interesting, Alex, because here we have Hollywood celebrities talking about the police state. They're starting to get it. They're starting to wake up. In a sense, they've done us a favor by waking people up to what's really happening.
Put the rind down, sir.
All right, we'll be right back. It's the Green Police. Stay with us, Mike Adams.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Got a TDI here? Clean diesel. You're good to go, sir.
That's right. There's a checkpoint set up, but he's a good little minion. And so he gets to go free, and then police are arrested because they're drinking out of foam cups. It's not a joke, okay? This is already going on in Europe. They're already banning the vitamins and minerals. Has nothing to do with the environment. Mike Adams, more breaking news from the Health Ranger. They have created a new special Imperial Green Police Court because the other courts won't do it. This is how tyrants work. They create new courts, and this is spun out of the eugenics courts. That's what the whole green movement is. Mike Adams, please continue.
Yes, so this prosecution is apparently going to take place under this new environmental prosecutor authority. We don't even know where that comes from. The information right now is a little bit loose because this is breaking news happening right now.
So they tell us radiation from Japan's good. They raise the safe level. All the toxic stuff, BP's great. But you try to, it's been confirmed they were selling devil mangoes.
Right, watermelons, raw honey, mangoes, raw goat milk and goat cheese. And remember, Alex, that the cops went in there, and the LA County Sheriff's Department went in there, and they began what can only be called a nutritional book burning. They began destroying up to $50,000 worth of fresh produce and whole foods and farm fresh eggs, pouring the milk down the drain, loading up the food. And across the street, Alex, or just down the road, is a shelter for poor people who need food. And so right in the face of people who are starving in America, they are destroying food and proving who's the master and who's the slave in America. Come on, be reasonable.
Today. It's good they tried to put that woman in jail for 93 days for a tomato box in her front yard.
Yeah.
I mean, what type of sick people are you? Let me tell you something. Watermelons... by the way, they are arresting people everywhere for selling watermelons on the side of the road. They don't let little girls have lemonade stands now. The health department. It's total control while the government... I mean, I was looking at the video of the cops that we posted at Infowars.com. You have it Natural News. And they looked like people I've seen being let off of prison trucks to do work. I mean, they look seedy, oily, criminal eyes. I mean, God help this country. They've got hardcore crooks working for them.
And what's beautiful about that, Alex, there's a silver lining to this, is that this is now waking up literally millions of people who've been sitting on the sidelines and not believing that this was happening. A lot of people who were skeptical about your show or our website or the things that we were saying. Now they're seeing, oh my goodness, this is real.
Well,
this
Mike,
is happening.
just like yesterday, I sent your article to Drudge, and you notice it went up. And I know that Drudge and others listen. I'll just leave it at that. And we want to thank them for, I mean, look how Drudge is getting more and more hardcore. We love it. And, of course, he's exploding in popularity as if he couldn't get bigger. And hopefully you get a new report out. I mean, my gosh, watermelons, mangoes destroyed, and that the special Enviro Court to prosecute for the watermelons and other evil. You need to get that report out, get it up at Infowars.com and Natural News. And